Poker2Nite is brought to you by UB.net. Raise, stack, own. Welcome back to Poker2Nite. Now let's go to Dana Workman for the latest internet buzz with P2N Online. Brought to you by Poker Pro Magazine, your best bet. Dana?
Thanks, Huff. As always, P2N Online lets you know what's trending hot in poker on the web. Earlier in the show, we brought you some clips from a day in the life of the Maven. And this week, we actually discovered 2 more potential pilots online. The first and best of the bunch is called 6th Street, Life After the River, featuring Joe Catta. The pilot follows young Catta on his way to winning the 2009 WSOP main event. So here's a quick look.
There's 9 people here that every eye in the poker world is on right now, and he's a lovable kid. And he's got an amazing smile, and lights up the room when he smiles into the cameras.
Geez, you two, get a room. All in all, though, this actually looks like it could be a good show, so check it out on YouTube. On the other hand, there's the Matthew ADZ124 Marifiotti pilot called The Kid. Imagine the intolerable personalities involved in the hills, but with online poker players who cannot act. Here's our favorite sequence.
Are you kidding me? Get the out of here, man. Get the out of here. I've done everything for you this week, and you can't appreciate anything.
Everything for me? Every normie all night?
All you did was bitch tonight. Bitch.
Wow. I haven't seen that bad of acting since Sofia Coppola in Godfather 3. I gotta say, we here at Poker2Nite are secretly hoping that this one gets picked up. Talk about endless material. Moving on, Jeff Mattson continued his ongoing ruse in Twitterverse that he was moving to Israel with no cell phone until the WSOP as part of a $50K prop bet. He first tweeted about it on March 31st. Just accepted a sick prop bet. I have to move to Israel until the World Series. No outside contact with friends, no cell phone, etc. $50K bet. He kept talking about it for 2 weeks until finally revealing on April 15th, I've landed safely here in Israel, everybody. This will be a great adventure, and included this picture. Hey now, you got us. Okay, everyone, here is a good general rule of thumb when it comes to April Fool's Day jokes. The prank actually has to start and end on April Fool's. If it doesn't, then you're just a liar. Finally, let's get to our reader mailbag. Via our Facebook fan page, this question comes from Mark Honbo, who asks, would we ever see a major bounty tournament in which the identity of the bounty players are secret?
Yeah, I think bounty tournaments, you kind of have to know who the bounty is because, you know, that's the point of it. But it'd be cool that if it was kind of a surprise, so, you know, maybe they should try it. That would be cool.
Our next question comes from Rick Meesters. What is the #1 key to a win in a big tourney such as the main event?
Be very lucky.
Not patience, just luck.
Oh, that's 95% of it in that big tournament, yeah.
See, even Doyle Brunson thinks the main event is a donkament. To submit questions to future mailbags, visit us at Poker2Nite.com, our Facebook fan page, or Twitter.com/Poker2Nite. Back to you, Huff.
Thanks, Dana. Great stuff, as always. Now we are joined by a very special guest via Skype, our current on-the-clock leader, Trishelle Canatella. Hey, Trishelle.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm great. Listen, first things first, I don't know if you've been following the season at all or if you're aware, but right now you are the current on-the-clock leader. You have been absolutely dominating. Have you realized just how well you've been doing?
I read an article online about it, like last week. I think it was on Wicked Chops Poker or something like that, and it said, you know, that I had beat a lot of people, and so I'm really excited. I didn't even realize that it was like 8 people or something like that. So yeah, I'm stoked.
Now, of course, the last time you were on our show was just a day before the WPT Celebrity Invitational Final Table. You ended up in 3rd. Talk about your final table experience a little bit there.
I can say honestly that I played the best that I have played like ever, and I was really happy with the outcome. Even though I did get 3rd, I can't complain about, you know, how I went out or anything like that. You know, sometimes just the cards don't fall in your favor, and so yeah, I wasn't upset about it. I was pretty happy. Of course, you know, it'd be great to win 100 grand, but you know how it goes.
What's the tournament schedule looking like for you now? When are we going to see you next in major poker tournament competition?
I'm preparing for the World Series this summer. I moved to Vegas in June, so it's going to be exciting. It's my first World Series, so I'm pretty stoked.
Well, we have Kevin Pollak and Sam Levine, who are, of course, big-time movie stars coming in the studio today. Do you have any advice at all when one of them goes on the clock with us? Because some people can't seem to get the strategy down. Do you want to give up some of the secrets to on the clock for us right now?
Why would I want to give someone else advice so they can beat me?
No advice, just one little bit of advice. Answer fast.
The quicker the better. Don't think about it too much. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I think that I would have gotten 10 questions right. One question stumped me, and I still think that it was y'all's fault. So.
Well, if somebody ties, we might have to have you back on for a record third time for a playoff. Thanks for being here, Trishelle. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott. See you later.
All right, it's time for a commercial break, but when we come back, actors and co-hosts of the popular Kevin Pollak's Chat Show, Kevin Pollak and Sam Levine, join us in studio, and one of them will attempt to break Trishelle's on-the-clock record. All coming up on Poker Tonight.
Poker's biggest tournament, the World Series main event, is just around the corner, and UB.net wants to send 5 of our Poker Tonight viewers there to compete for a shot at poker immortality. To get in on the action, simply go to UB.net and sign up for a new account with the Poker Tonight referral code. You'll then receive an entry to one of our satellite tournaments for a chance to play in the main event final qualifier on June 6th. Finish in the top 5 of the final qualifier, and you'll be on your way to Vegas with UB.net picking up the tab. While there, you'll get access to all the UB.net parties and a personal training session with either Phil Hellmuth or Annie Duke. So head over to Poker2Nite.com now for all the details, and hopefully I'll be seeing you at the main event this summer.
Welcome back to Poker Tonight, brought to you by UB.net. You probably recognize our guests today from their roles in The Usual Suspects, Casino, Inglourious Bastards, or Freaks and Geeks. They now co-host a popular web talk show called Kevin Pollak's Chat Show.
Co-host.
Now joined in studio by Kevin Pollak and Sam Levine. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I think I just got a raise.
You're enjoying the title co-host. Sam's an amazing contributor to the show every week, but we both have to laugh at the notion that I would ever allow anyone to be a co-host on the Kevin Pollak Chat Show. That's insane.
That is insane.
No, but he's great on the show, and I'm very thrilled and very relieved that he's there every week.
Well, let's talk a little bit about it. I mean, you guys, this is done on Ustream.tv. It is kind of like Charlie Rose, but funny, and you guys actually ask questions as opposed to just making broad, sweeping statements and expecting your guests to answer.
That's a very good critique of Charlie Rose. Yeah, it is Charlie Rose with a sense of humor. There's no question I ripped him off in terms of the design of the set. It's a round wood table with a black backdrop. That's where the similarity begins and ends. Wouldn't you say, Sammy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I've done all the talk shows dating back to Carson's, over 75 appearances over the years, and Charlie Rose was the one that felt like a real conversation if you were willing to wait out his statements in the form of questions. But in terms of no commercial breaks, Charlie Rose felt like the guide. And because it's online, there are no time restraints and no censorship.
Right.
But the idea that because of the no time restraints, we're getting the most in-depth interview these people have ever given, and that's the flag we wave.